Hi, my name is Chris Vasconcellos, and today I'm going to show you how to utilize the circular pattern feature in SOLIDWORKS to create a bolt hole pattern similar to the one shown. But first, you're going to need to start with a model that contains a base feature. In this example, my base feature is an outside diameter, an inside diameter, and a thickness. I first want to sketch the bolt circle of my bolt hole pattern on the front surface of the part. To do that, I'm going to click on the front surface of the part and click the sketch icon. Now I'm going to use my view orientation cube and choose front so that I can look at the front surface of the part that I'm sketching on. Next, I want to choose circle from the sketch toolbar and draw a circle. My first selection is going to be a left click on the center origin or center of the part. And then my second click will be out here to represent the outer diameter of my bolt circle. Before I exit out of the circle command, I need to make sure I hit for construction. Next, I have to give that bolt circle diameter a size. And to do that, I'm going to click Smart Dimension. I'm going to click on the circle that I just drew, place my diameter off to the side, and give it a value. In this example, we're going with 2 1/4, which is 2.25 inches. At any time, I can double click on this dimension and change the size of my bolt circle. We'll put it back to 2 1/4. Now I have to draw a circle that represents one of the holes in my bolt hole pattern. So if I had 10 holes or 100, I still only need to focus on one. In this example, I want to snap the center of this hole to one of the quadrants of my bolt hole pattern. You'll notice that I have 4 yellow dots being shown on the circle. I'm going to glue the center of this circle to the top quadrant of my bolt circle. That gives my drilled hole a location. The second piece of information SOLIDWORKS is looking for is the size of that hole. Again, from the sketch toolbar, I'm going to choose Smart Dimension, tag the circle, and give it a value. Let's choose 3/8 of an inch or 0.375. You can also double click each one of these dimensions to change their size. If you didn't know the fractional size offhand, you can do 3 divided by 8 and SOLIDWORKS will do the math for you. So let's leave our bolt circle diameter at 2 1/4 and our drilled hole size at 3/8 of an inch. That's all the sketching geometry that I need before I can utilize the circular pattern function. I'm going to exit out of the sketch and extrude cut that hole all the way through the part. And what I've just done is I've cut a hole into my base feature. Now I want to take this hole, in my example it's cut extrude 1, and utilize the circular pattern function to create a very simple and effective bolt hole pattern. With cut extrude 1 selected on the left hand side, I'm going to navigate up to the features toolbar and choose circular pattern. You notice on the left hand side cut extrude 1 has already selected because I had it pre-chosen. The second piece of information that SOLIDWORKS needs is the outer diameter. What that's going to do is it's going to immediately snap to the center of my disc and give me a bolt hole pattern. From here, I can punch in the number of holes that I want by changing the number of instances. In this example, we'll use 12. And I've got equal spacing checked off. If I uncheck equal spacing, I'll have to add the increments of each hole individually. I'll leave equal spacing checked off and we'll leave the number at 12. Once I hit the green check mark, you'll notice I've got my bolt hole pattern. If at any time I want to change the number of instances, I can come over to my circular pattern feature. I can edit the feature and change the number of holes. So if I change it from 12 to 8, it becomes very easy. If at any time I need to change the bolt circle diameter, I can always go back to my very first sketch and edit those values as shown. The nice thing about using a circular pattern feature is it keeps one hole separate from the pattern, and it makes it very easy to update or modify. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day.